William O'Connor, many congratulations. That's your best performance on the Yali Pally stage with your 3-dot average tonight. That must feel really, really good.
Feels grand, yeah. Won a game, job done. On to the next night, I suppose.
Yeah, and it started so well. You get yourself a 167 just right off the bat to get things going.
It sounds good from your perspective. It wasn't like that in my head. You know what I mean? It was smooth sailing the way you said, but it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. Look, Krzysztof, in that first set, Krzysztof was so sticky. He was so good. I thought to myself, you're really in for it here, But I knew we could play darts, and I did expect that in the first set. And I was kind of disappointed in myself, really, in the fifth leg of that first set, where I didn't play my best. I gave it to him, really, and I don't know how I got away with it, but I did. And I was really happy to get away with that. And I knew then, when I got away with it, I said to myself, oh, you're gone now. I have you now. You won't be able to keep up with me now. And
well, he was playing 20 darts above his average in that first set, so he was having to live with you in a way that is unusual to him for his form this year.
I don't know. I mean, I know Krzysztof is a better player than that. I mean, Krzysztof is a super player. I know Krzysztof can go up there and throw 95 average. I know he can. I've seen him do it, and I was expecting that version of Krzysztof tonight. And luckily for me, I got away with it. At times, and I hit my big scores at times, and I put him under pressure, and I got the win in the end.
I wouldn't say you got away with it. I would have to. When you look at the metrics, Willie, when you look at ton scores, ton 40s, 180s, 7 180s is very impressive. The doubling percentage was great. There was just one or two moments where you weren't happy with, but very few trebleless visits as well.
I'm sure about the trebleless visits, but
10 or 11, I think.
Yeah, it's not, whatever. But it was the timing. I think the timing of those trebleless visits is more important than the actual stat itself. I mean, the timing of it is very important. I think a lot of those, if you look at it, probably was after I hit a 180 or hit a big score or got ahead, and I felt that I was so far ahead that I had a bit of time. And I think a few times you hit a big score in terms of wake up, and I did, and luckily enough I did, and I got away with it. But I let him back in a few times after hitting those big scores because I felt a bit more comfortable. But luckily, I got that win in the end. I'm very happy with it.
Your form in the second half of this year, on the Pro Tour especially, you've reached semi-finals and finals on the floor.
Yeah.
You're looking good for a match play spot next year, for example, on the Pro Tour. Do you feel your game is coming together in a way that it hasn't done for a little while? Do you feel that way?
But it has never done for any time. I've never put in the effort that I have done. I've never had the opportunity to do it, and I have it now. I'm not working at all now. I'm totally full-time darts.
Okay.
I know I probably said it a few times, but I am genuinely 100% darts now, and I have nowhere to go. I've locked myself into a corner, and I said to myself, "You're going to go darts now, and that's it. You're going to give darts it. You got 4 or 5 years. I'm 39 now, and I remember when I started playing darts first. I wasn't playing darts long, and I remember Gary Anderson doing an interview, and I remember him saying, I'm 40 years of age, and if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it now. And I remember Gary saying that, and Gary went on and he'd done it. Whether I do or don't do it, I'm not putting myself in the same shoes as Gary Anderson. I'm not going there. But I'm just saying, I remember him saying that because he was an idol of mine. I remember watching him playing, and I remember him talking like that. And I think that now I'm 39. If I'm going to do it, now is the time. And I have the opportunity now to do it. Financially I'm sound, I'm ready to go, I've everything to give, and I'm going to give darts 100% going forward. And my son Liam, he's behind me, pushing me all the time. The little, I don't know, the little so-and-so, he's giving it to me, like he's beating me nearly more days than I am him.
Oh, really?
And he's pushing me, and I have to say, it's for Liam I'm doing this.
Well, look, you've got a couple of days off now before you face MVG on Tuesday, so you've got a few days just to relax and recuperate and go again against a 3-time world champion.
Yeah, it's not an easy task. It's probably one of the hardest you're going to get. There's definitely easier draws you can get than that, but it is what it is, and it's what's in front of me, and I've got to deal with it. And I'm here where I am, and I can't have put any more effort in. I can't have done any more than I have done. My preparation to this point is as much as I could have done. I can't do any more, and I'm going to give him my best go when I do get my opportunity to give him a rattle, and I hope it's enough.
Thank you, William.
Thank you very much.